We're going. Okay. Hey everybody, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. We're back after a little bit of a break with another local beer. This time we are going to take a look at a beer from CBW's down on 7th and Jersey. And we're going to take a look at their latest Singularity line, and that's with Amarillo hops. If you guys aren't familiar with CBW's Singularity line, it's a line of beers. They use the same grain bill and the same yeast, and they rotate hops through to have different types of brews. Originally had a Galaxy Singularity on, and I don't know what other Singularity lines that they've had off the top of my head. Honestly, I just don't recall. I had this at the brewery when we did our last pop-up for One-Eyed Cat there, and the clean and the crisp and the super drinkability of it just blew my socks off, and I wanted to grab it and I wanted to show everybody what this line of beers can do. Let me grab my notes. Sorry, I'm using my phone to record, and all of my Internet Movie Database info is on the phone. Anyway, I really dug the way this beer drank at the bar, and I wanted to show everybody. I don't know, honestly, the current availability of it, but at least you guys know what Singularity is, what it looks like, and maybe you can start following CBW's, social media for, upcoming beer releases. Do you know what I mean? So this Singularity Amarillo clocks in at 7.2% ABV. They didn't know any IBUs. It isn't straight up India Pale Ale. And from Untapped, it says it has intense sweet citrus aromas and flavors full of lemon, orange, and grapefruit. So I'll be looking forward to that. Let's get this thing open and into a glass and see what it looks like, right? It's great. You get punched in the face with citrus all day long, even from outside. It's lovely. Woo! Again, this is CBW's Singularity Amarillo IPA. Let's take a look at this thing, right? Even in the nice direct sunlight, this thing has a really nice, deep hue to that orange body. Do you know what I mean? It's got a suggestion of a haze, but it's more of like a smoky haze. It's not a hazy IPA by any means. And that sort of hue to the body, it's already kind of getting you all primed up for all sorts of like that sweet and citrus sort of vibe. You know what I mean? It's really well carbonated. It's got this really great tight white bubbles on that head. You know what I mean? Good head. Whew. And you do get sweet citrus, orange, candied orange, and a light sort of sugary sort of presence. Light sugary, light sweet, candied sort of presence. Oh my gosh, it's great. Not getting a whole lot more. I can get a little bit of, say, a lemon zest in there. I'm probably going to put it at a lemon zest, absolutely. But the whole thing is, from the way it looks to the aromas, man, it's really setting you up for success. Take a look at this thing. Let's see how it tastes, huh? And right from the nose to that initial handshake, that initial first sip, you keep diving straight into that candied orange vibe. It's pretty much first and foremost on that first wash through. And I think once get a little bee around me. I think once your mouth is sort of sensitized to the experience, you can start to pick out that playful lemon zest all the way. And it's a nice little offset to having this candied orange just run rampant through the beer. I do get this ever so like dodgy, dank sort of presence off in the background. And it's got a nice little short to the tasting experience. And I'm wondering if that's me experiencing the grapefruit sort of flavors. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's a good description on the nose too. You get this candied lemon zesty and a dark sort of danky profile off the nose. It's kind of cool. It's really a great beer. Yeah, I'd say light and airy parts of, say, the green and the greenery and the citrus and the whole drinking experience. I'd say these flavors are overwhelmingly well balanced. Nothing seems to kind of shine through in this beer as being maybe outweighing one or the other. Everything sort of plays really nicely, plays off one another's flavors really nicely to give you this really thoughtfully done IPA. The mouthfeel, I was kind of thinking this was going to be a little bit more of like a sticky sort of, it's like a lightly medium bodied beer. And it sounds weird to say, but you know, we're just talking about a regular IPA here. It's not full of oats and flaked components and lactose. It's a low end medium bodied beer. Nothing weird on the burp. Nothing weird on the aftertaste. You get some really pleasant sort of floral notes to that orange and a little bit of the drier grapefruit sensation on the aftertaste. But like I said, nothing is unpleasant. Nothing is weird and out of place. The 7.2% this drinks like a dream. By no means, I think, do you really fully appreciate that you're drinking an over 7% beer. Maybe until you've had 2 in a row, you know what I mean? Which I could easily see somebody being able to do with a 4-pack of this. Yeah. So that's my little look on CBW's Amarillo Singularity series. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really dug this beer, and this beer is not going to be a hard beer to finish at all. You know, it's the weather. It's a great day out. You know, it's like 89 degrees, sipping on a little bit of Amarillo Singularity, and I mean, life could be so much worse. It really could. So that's about it for me, guys. I hope you liked this little video, this little look into what CBW is doing downtown on the west side. If this beer seems like your sort of cup of tea, then like I said, follow them on their social medias and see when that next Singularity beer's out. You know what I mean? But that's it for me, guys. I really appreciate all the clicks and the watches and the thumbs up and the comments. You guys know all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.